Morning, everyone. My name is Chad. Welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful day here in Colorado. Hopefully beautiful wherever you are. Today, we're going to talk about the dangers of the word someday. Someday. Someday I'll do this. Someday I'll do that. We've all been guilty of it. I've been guilty. Someday. I remember saying to some of my colleagues at the gym, someday I'll go to your yoga class, or someday I got to get in there and try it out. And someday, that word, we all like to use it. It becomes really dangerous when we refer to it, when we use it while referring to our dreams. So, we all have dreams. Most of our dreams aren't to sit behind a desk for 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week until we can hit retirement. That's just not what most of us dream about. Some of us do. However, when we use that term someday I'd love to go back to school and become a lawyer. Someday I would love to go back to school and become a whatever it is. Someday I'd love to get back into the gym and start working out. Someday I would like to learn how to cook this dish. Someday I'd love how to cook, love to learn how to cook someday. Think of someday as an anchor. Every time we use the word someday, that anchor gets a little heavier. And that chain that the anchor is connected to gets a little bit longer. So not only does it put us further away from our someday goal, whatever that someday is, but it also makes it a little bit harder to obtain. So listen to your self-talk today and every day from here on out. And whenever you say that word someday, how are you using it? I can recall a time when I was younger. I don't know if I asked my dad, what would you like to be if you weren't doing what you're doing? My dad was always a blue-collar worker. And, towards the end of his career, he was promoted to the office. But I know it wasn't what he had wanted to do in his life. He did it for us, which I'm grateful. But his answer, when I said, what would you like to do if you weren't doing this, Dad? He said, well, I wish I could have gone back to school. I would have probably liked to be a lawyer, which is why I used that previous example. So my dad never went back to school and never became a lawyer, but he worked hard, and he always worked hard for us until he retired. So now he gets to relax a little bit. But I know there's a part of him that's maybe unfulfilled. And I know that happens with many, many people here. So when we use that word someday, we tend to put our dreams on the back burner, put our goals on the back burner. Whenever we do that, it just takes a little piece of who we are away from us. So how do we avoid pushing our goals further away or pushing our dreams out of our mind? And there's a few things that we can take to the end of our lives, but we can never take our accomplishments. Our accomplishments are what go with us when we pass. When we pass this earth, all that we have to bring with us are what we have accomplished. And if we haven't reached our goals, or if we said, someday I'll do this until we reached our grave, then we've missed out on our chance to be who we're supposed to be here on this planet. So stop saying someday. Stop saying someday in regards to your dreams or regards to your goals you would like to do. Stop saying someday. Start speaking in the present tense. And start speaking with gratitude. So, an example is, I'm so happy and grateful now that I've learned to speak Spanish fluently, which is one of my goals. I learned years ago and didn't really use it enough to keep it active. So it's still there. It's still in this little contraption we call our brain here. So it's locked in there somewhere. I just gotta practice to get it out. Someday, I'm so happy and grateful now that I've learned Spanish. Not someday I'll learn Spanish fluently. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've learned Spanish, to speak Spanish fluently, to write Spanish fluently, and to be able to engage others in Spanish fluently. So, speak in the present tense, speak with gratitude, speak with love and belief in your heart that you're going to get this done, or it's already come true. That tricks our subconscious mind into believing that that's the truth. And our subconscious can't tell the truth from a lie. Trick your subconscious mind. Make it believe all the things that you have as wishes and goals, dreams that you'd love to bring into reality. Trick your subconscious mind. I'm so happy and grateful now that don't be at the end of your life and look back with regret and look back with this dismay that you never accomplished these things, or you never even tried it, for that example. Be positive in your thought. Know that you can do it. Start today. Get rid of the someday word out of your vocabulary. Get rid of it. I love you all. Thank you for watching. I hope it's as beautiful where you are as it is here. We got lovely white stuff on the ground. Sun rising. Maybe see it through the trees here. Thank you for watching. Hit that little subscribe button below if you liked it. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Smile at the world. The world will smile back.